Today we're taking a look at these NFL matches, which are happening on Thursday, October 21st, 2021, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 270 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting advice that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks and advice. Teddy Bridgewater threw a season-high 3 interceptions and lost a fumble, negating his 334 yards passing and 3 TDs. He was hit 17 times and sacked 5 times as the Broncos were thoroughly defeated 34-24 against the Raiders without their head coach on Sunday. The Broncos, 3-3, lost their 3rd consecutive game, but the other defeats came at the hands of Ravens and Steelers and their veteran head coaches John Harbaugh and Mike Tomlin. The Browns, 3-3, have lost 2 straight under coach Kevin Stefanski for the first time as they were crushed from start to finish 37-14 against the Cardinals. Cleveland was already missing star running back Nick Chubb, calf, and they had Kareem Hunt leave the game with an apparent calf injury of his own. Even more worrisome, quarterback Baker Mayfield re-injured his left shoulder, and wide receiver Odell Beckham Jr. briefly left with a shoulder issue. Our first betting advice is to pick Denver Broncos +1. Entering Week 7, the Browns are 23rd in the league in passing offense with 246 yards per contest, while they lead the league in rushing with 168.5 yards per game. Cleveland is 9th in the league in scoring offense with an average of 26 points per contest, while they are 22nd in scoring defense by allowing 25.2 points per game. Baker Mayfield is 116 of 173 passing for 1,474 yards with 6 touchdowns and 3 interceptions. He's been sacked 18 times, while ranking 3rd on the team with 75 rushing yards and a score. Case Keenum is 1 of 3 for 6 yards. Nick Chubb leads the team in rushing with 90 carries for 523 yards plus 4 scores, while Kareem Hunt is next in line with 69 carries for 361 yards and 5 scores. Chubb missed Week 6 and is listed as out here for Thursday with a calf injury, while Hunt is expected to miss 4 to 6 weeks with a calf injury sustained against the Cardinals. That's a major blow to the run game. Hunt has a team-high 20 receptions for 161 yards this season. David Njoku, 15 receptions, 266 yards, TD. Donovan Peoples-Jones, 13 receptions, 228 yards, 2 TD. Odell Beckham Jr., 14 grabs, 203 yards. Rashard Higgins, 11 catches, 143 yards, TD. And Austin Hooper, 12 grabs, 101 yards, TD, are each over the century mark on the season in receiving yards. Chase McLaughlin has hit all 15 extra point attempts and 9 of 9 field goal attempts with a long of 57 this season. For the year, the Broncos are 12th in the league in passing offense as they average 271 yards per game through the air and 14th in rushing offense by grinding out 117.5 yards per contest on the ground. Denver is 22nd in the league in scoring offense with 21 points per game, while they are 4th in scoring defense by allowing 18.3 points per contest. Teddy Bridgewater has completed 139 of 198 passes for 1,514 yards with 10 touchdowns and 4 interceptions, while getting sacked 16 times. He adds 66 yards on the ground. Drew Lock is 12 of 21 for 113 yards and an interception in limited work. Melvin Gordon 70 carries, 332 yards, 2 TD, and Javonte Williams, 65 carries, 300 yards, TD, are sharing the workload in the ground game. In the passing game, Courtland Sutton leads the team with 33 receptions for 471 yards and 2 scores. Noah Fant, 30 catches, 273 yards, 3 TD, Tim Patrick, 25 grabs, 344 yards, 3 TD, and Gordon 13 receptions, 119 yards, have gone over the century mark. The team hopes that Jerry Jeudy, 6 catches, 72 yards, will return soon, though Vic Fangio says there's less than a 50% chance that he plays here after being out since the opener. Brandon McManus has hit all 12 extra points and 12 of 12 field goal attempts with a long of 47 on this season. Our second betting advice is to pick over 41.